Heaven, everyone. This is once again, this is Tycoon Reginald Andrew Whippy, and this is Thinking and Speaking in Yes, right? So I thought we would take this little 5 minute vid and talk about happiness, right? Because we all comprehend that heaven is literally defined as a state of utmost happiness or a state of supreme bliss, right? So heaven is when you feeling the very goodest that you can feel, right? Heaven. And talk about this halo to begin this happiness, to begin this happiness, right? So when we first put on the halo, it was this weird little almost thing that I just kind of made up with my mind, and I made it. And I grew up in Christianity, right? That sin thing, right? I have zero belief in sin. That's crazy, right? God's perfect, but he can make things that make mistakes. Yeah, get out of here. All right, so yes, um, when you first put the halo on, right, you feel like all your sins are forgiven. It was a wonderful, magical experience, right? Great, happy, feeling experience, yeah? And so let's talk about happiness in the form of our nervous system, yes? Uh, so we think about it logically when we think about happiness, good feelings, yes, because when we comes to biology, we are talking about the vibratory patterns of cells, yeah, because when cells are experiencing the energy of happiness, they are vibrating in a particular fashion, yes. So when I seek to feel happy, it's really my cells vibrating at a particular frequency that causes me to feel happy, right? I get to feel it because they vibing at it, right? And so we begin to comprehend, okay, what about you have one cell that's happy? What about when you have 3, 4, 5, 25 trillion cells that are happy, right? And so when I once thought about it, I came to this end, yeah, that happiness is your body's signal to you that you are operating at maximum efficiency. Yeah. Because when the cells are grooving and moving so good that they having great good outcomes, right? They feel happy, right? They are working together, working their best together. They feel happy. You feel happy, yeah? And then we once again we scale it out to the versal level, right? Or we scale it out to uh, uh, civilizations on bodies in galaxies, yeah? And what does happiness look like there, right? And then we begin to comprehend that happiness in gigantic states, yeah, so we could say a cosmos is a gigantic state, right? And that entire state can be happy, right? And it's going to exhibit the geometric expressions that always come with that particular vibratory pattern called happiness, right? Whether it's heaven, whether it's bliss, right? They are all standard deviations on that vibratory pattern of happiness. And so we take it all the way out to the eternity, right? And we take it out to the eternal solid, the everywhere, right? And we begin to comprehend that there are swaths of the everywhere where the vibratory pattern of happiness dominates. Yes? And we can peer into those versals, right? Go down on the planet, look through the eyes of its sentient species, right? And we will see what the states of happy look like, right? In all its varying forms. Because we have learned in this age, well, I most certainly have learned in this age that there is a direct correlation between vibration and atomic arrangement. Yes, because that is the truth. There is a direct correlation between vibration and atomic arrangement. All things that are ugly must come from particular standard deviations on the vibratory pattern, right? Yes, what is that vibratory pattern? The low and the slow. Yes? And so the positive vibration is the high powered and fast, right? Because when we think about happiness, we automatically think about a fast, high powered something here or there, yeah? So we comprehend that these positive energies are high powered and fast, but it is only in this modern age where we comprehend that there is a direct correlation between vibration and atomic arrangement, right? So you guys out here, you're all out here speaking and thinking in the izzy wizzy, right? That is the anti-heaven, the anti-yes, the anti-bless, right? That is what I call that class of states, right? The izzy wizzy, right? Because it's just isness. It's like it, but in its negative form. Yeah? So you guys literally, like, how are you asleep to the fact that you are speaking and traveling through the states of the anti-yes? That is what blows my mind, yes? Right? Because it is absolutely obvious that if you would like to live in states that feel good, happy states, joyful states, calm states, good states, well states, right? That they all are of the same standard deviation off of one energy, the energy of happiness, right? And these are the ones that feel good, that make you love to live, right? These are the ones that, yes, we aspire to. And to say that this is my goal, but to work the opposite energies of your goal, you can fool everybody else, but I am awake. Yes, I comprehend that if I would like to see the yes, I gotta speak and think in the yes. If I would like to live the happy, I gotta think and speak and feel in the happy, right? If I would like to live in heaven, I'd have to think and speak and breathe that heaven, right? So that's what makes me always yes in my secret self that I refuse to reveal because izzy wizzy minds like to fight way too much for me. Good beings deal in good vibrations. Good vibrations are high powered, fast, positive vibrations, right? So you got this preacher, he will use the anti-heaven before he says heaven, right? He will speak of the negative before he speaks of the yes. How he good? All the spiritual masters before me, all they ever showed was how to travel the states of the anti-yes, the anti-heaven. They're eternal and they're infinite. Yeah, you can go see them. It goes on forever. How many lives can you have in the izzy wizzy states? An infinite number of lives, an eternity of them, in fact. So I comprehend some of y'all like this izzy wizzy blessings, right? But some of you are from heaven, right? Wake up. You remember what it is. And some of you would like to get to heaven. This is life. It is all based on vibration and perturbations in the ether, which are vibrations. Waves in the ether, vibrations, right? Standing waves in the ether are vibrations, right? So you say it's standard waves in the ether, is light, is energy, right? You, sir, you, ma'am, are a standing wave in the ether. What is your energy? Yes, I rock the halo, huh? I do my very best to have my energy be that of happiness, because that's heaven, right? To feel good, to think heaven thoughts, happy thoughts, right? To feel happy on purpose, because it feels good. And the states that come with the happiness make you smile even more, yeah? So, to all of you who touched this video, love you. Heaven, heaven.